I'm honoured.
Don't get the wrong idea, Chris. I wanted a cup of tea.
Where is he?
Good morning. What can I do for you?
I could honestly and easily strangle you. What the hell do you think you're playing at?
Look, I'm only doing this for you. For us.
Don't be ridiculous. You've never done anything for anybody but yourself.
It's only while you're ill. One day you'll get better. And maybe then you can come back.
If you think I'm going to let you take my company away from me, the company that I built up out of nothing, then you're sadly mistaken.
There soon won't be any company left, thanks to you.
Frank, stop
Come on,
it!
then. Here, that's what you want. That's what drunks usually do when they can't get their own way. God, you're not fit to be chairman of
That's
anything.
enough, Chris.
I didn't start this.
I don't care. This is my house, too. If you want to behave like animals, you can both get out.
Cathy.
I've heard enough. Take your argument somewhere else. I am not interested.
You haven't heard the last of this.
Neither of you.
This is a surprise?
Yeah, I expect it is. Well, I heard you got a new place.
It's a start.
You look well.
I'm fine. Is there something I can do for you?
No, not really. I was just passing and, I thought I could give you a hand.
Well, I'm just moving my stuff in. You can bring that box in if you like.
Yeah, where to?
In there.
My caravan.
Yes. It's going to be my new home.
I can't believe it. You in a caravan. Well, why aren't you moving into the house?
Someone lives there. I just rent the stables. Besides, I've been kicked out of one house too many. May not be a mansion, but it's what I need right now.
Well, I'm pleased for you.
Yeah, well, this place is going to take just about every penny I've got. Luxuries like a warm, comfortable, stone-built cottage, you'll just have to wait.
Will you be all right?
Yeah, that's half the challenge. What's most important is that in the end, if it works, the stables will be mine. Something I've achieved. Well, the lease doesn't officially start till the beginning of September. But they've been kind enough to let me start to get ready earlier. Mind you, probably felt sorry for me because there's so much work to do. Well, what do you think?
That's certainly got potential.
You sound like an estate agent.
Seriously, it's going to be great. Must be really exciting.
Yeah, and a bit daunting. Cathy, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
You didn't just happen to be passing by chance, did you?
Not exactly.
Something wrong?
No, no. Do you fancy drinking the Woolpack?
Well, I'd love to, but if Frank's going to be there, I could do without
you've
it.
got no worries there. He's got himself barred. Anyway, forget Frank. This is the launch of your new enterprise. Come on, you should be looking to the future.
OK.
Come on, then. And there they were this morning, at each other's throats.
Well, I suppose it was bound to happen after Chris bought my shares.
And that's another thing, the way Chris took out a mortgage without even consulting me.
I can't help feeling bad about it.
Well, why should you feel bad about it?
Well, I couldn't have set up the stables without the money from the shares.
No, it's not your fault, Kim.
I'm sorry, I just didn't realise where he was getting the money from at first.
If anyone should be feeling sorry, it should be Chris.
I know.
No, I don't hold it against you, Kim.
I can't help feeling sorry for Frank.
Yeah, especially if he loses the business.
Mind you never know. Might be just what he needs.
What makes you say that?
Well, Frank was never better than when he had a fight on his hands. So maybe this is the push he needs to pull himself together.
It's still no excuse for Chris's behaviour. Come on, what happened to family loyalty?
There's no easy answer to that one.
Yes, well, I've had enough.
I bet you have. Brought Dark Star over. You wouldn't even come in for a cup of tea.
What, with Neil Kincaid?
All right, I understand. But it really hurt.
You know what the worst thing was? Losing our friendship. That was really important to me.
Yeah, and to me. I was stupid.
So, how's the divorce going?
It's all in the hands of the solicitors, and you know what they're like.
Mm-hmm. Anything to increase their fees?
Absolutely.
Well, at least you've got the stables.
Oh, it's more than that. Now I've got a future of my own.
Hey, I think you're sloping off to. You're meant to be licking the stables into shape.
I am. Still got horses to exercise there.
Looking well.
He's a bit frisky, a bit on his toes.
He's a good lad, eh? Good lad. Yeah, you're right.
Slow down! Get out of the way, Joe!
Hang on!
Dead.
Idiots!
You all right, Joe?
Supposed to get my hands on him. Well, I don't think it's very funny.
Hello. Hi. Is that legal, pinning posters to trees?
Do you think I might get arrested?
If it's 6-inch nails you're using, quite possibly.
I thought they said it pays to advertise. So, happy in your caravan?
Very. Well, at least I'm my own boss, my own woman.
You were always that, Kim.
So, Frank's given permission for the barbecue, has he? It's very generous of him.
I'm closing the wine bar that night and doing the food myself. You ought to come. We'd love to see you.
Oh, yes. And risk Frank causing another scene?
Oh, never mind, Frank. Be a devil. Do you good.
So, how are things with the Tates?
Well, you know, Chris has called an emergency general meeting to get Frank out of the chair.
Yeah, I had heard. Maybe more histrionics, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, par for the course, isn't it? I'm so sick and tired of it.
Oh?
Yes. I'm beginning to feel very sorry for Frank.
Well, don't let Christopher hear you say that.
Past caring what Chris thinks. I don't have much sympathy left for him. Beginning to see him in a totally different light. He's behaving like a right... I'm sorry. You don't want to hear any of this. Let's just say you're better off out of it.
You sound as if you need to talk. Why not come back for a cuppa? There's something I'd like to show you anyway.
No, I don't know. It's...
Come on. Good, eh?
You really are making a clean break, aren't you? Kim Barker?
You're the first person to see it.
Oh, I'm honoured. So, what made you decide to use your maiden name?
Are you kidding? Frank and Chris have made it perfectly obvious I'm no longer considered a Tate.
Aren't you the lucky one? I'm beginning to think being called Tate carries a bit of a stigma around these parts.
Now, I must admit, I feel a certain sense of freedom getting rid of that label. There's nothing wrong between you and Chris, I hope.
I don't like him very much at the moment. I always suspected his one true passion was the business anyway. I come a poor second on his list of priorities.
Come on.
I'm sorry, Kim. I've no right to burden you with all this.
Nonsense. We're friends, aren't we?
I hope so.
Well, I'm apologising. It's all I can do.
I should damn well think you are.
Especially to you. I'm very sorry.
And what about Kathy? God knows if she'll ever talk to you again. And you, I might have chucked bricks.
I'm going to take my tea next door and leave you two to talk. Bye-bye, Chris.
She was not impressed.
I can well imagine. Come on, it wasn't all my fault. I just wanted to...
What exactly? What was so blasted important that it got you into that state?
I just wanted to talk to you, that's all. But you wouldn't even spare me the time.
Well, I'm listening now. Go on, talk.
Look, I want to start up the haulage business again. On my own. I need 20,000 for a decent unit. I've got my eye on a 38-ton, 3-axle job. And 10,000 working capital.
Well, why tell me? Go to the bank.
I've been to the bank. And as of the moment, no go.
They're not keen on giving money to gamblers.
It's not just that. They don't see any favourable prospects for individual hauliers, blah, blah, blah.
But you don't agree.
Look, I've seen some of our old customers. They come back to me guaranteed. Look, it's a good unit, a bargain. I know I can make it work.
So all this is just about cash, or the lack of it.
It's about more than just cash. It's about my future.
Oh, and where do I come into this future of yours?
I've still got my shares in the company. All I want you to do is to buy 30 grand's worth from me. I mean, is that asking too much?
And talk until you're blue in the face. The answer would still be no.
You've really got no faith in me, have you?
It's not a question of faith.
Of course it is.
This is emotional blackmail.
Come off it, Dad.
No, you come off it. All right, I admit. I don't want to give you any money. Why? Because I've propped you up in the past and you've only hated me for it.
It's different this time.
Only because you're desperate? Well, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to stand on your own 2 feet. You already owe me £20,000 as it is.
Well, thank you for your kind support.
Hello? How long have you been there?
Not long. I saw the stables from the bus, so I got off at the stop up the road.
See.
Is he hurt?
No, he's just hungry. Telling me to hurry up.
Can I stroke him?
Yeah, come round here. Give him a pat. You like horses, don't you? Only got little brains, though, so they do what we tell them. Well, mostly.
Do you own all the horses?
No, not all of them. I look after them for other people.
If I had an horse, I'd look after it myself.
It would be cheaper.
Can I help?
I don't see why not. Come on, we'll find you a brush. And a ladder, I think. This way.
Until we came up here, I never saw any animals much, except dogs and cats. We did have an hamster at school, though.
Well, thanks a lot, Kelly. You've been a great help.
I like it here. Can I come back?
Yeah, of course you can.
Great.
Though I think you ought to find some old clothes. And I must have a word with your parents.
Oh, they won't mind. They want me to find something to do.
Do they know you're here now?
No. What time is it?
5:45. Is there a problem?
No. Just better get home. You know, homework.
Well, thanks for all your hard work.
It was great. Kim,
Yes?
if I did lots of work, could I, get on a horse, sit on it?
I think we could manage that. Though something a bit smaller than thunder, eh?
Great. Great.
Oh, are you in all right tonight?
Honestly, do you ever listen? I'm going out.
Oh, yeah, your poetry evening. I remember. You look very enthusiastic.
I'm not really sure about it.
Doesn't seem to be your sort of thing.
It isn't. Richard suggested it. He said they get quite a good crowd, so I thought
You might meet someone.
I might. Then again, I might not. Who knows? I better go.
Sorry, hang on.
Dad, I've got a dash. I'm late already.
I just wondered if,
What?
Look, I know you're not a kid anymore, but when you come back, if you need me, I'll be here.
I'll bear that in mind, thanks.
I thought you might like to talk. You know, tell someone about it. I sort of know what you're going through. It's a bit like my AA meetings. Well, not exactly, but nerves get the better of you sometimes.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. I don't seem to be able to communicate with my kids these days.
You're doing just fine.
Yeah, well, tell that to Chris.
Don't worry, I'm not his favourite person at the moment either.
Why not? Oh, don't tell me he's been asking you for money as well.
And I had to turn him down.
Idiot.
Yes, but I still feel sorry for him. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Best of luck.
Well,
I was just thinking.
okay. It's a nice cottage.
Yeah.
I can always go back and have another look if you like.
And there's room for Mark and Rachel if they want to stay.
You don't look too pleased about it, Joe.
Well, I've just got reservations.
Yeah, I know how you feel. But if you want my opinion, you'd be doing the right thing. You have to move on.
I suppose so.
It's just what you need. When your divorce comes through, you want to make a fresh start. This will help.
Maybe you're right.
Okay, well, look at it this way. Could be worse. Could be living in a cramped old caravan.
Yeah, true.
Well then, Samson, old boy, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. Go on then. Don't be shy.
Right, who's for what? I'm only on water. I might permit myself one glass of wine for lunch, that's all.
Lunch? Not gonna take. Oh, can you give you a hand, Sally? No, thanks.
Kathy.
Sherry, please, Frank.
Yeah, me too.
So, Santa been good to you, has he?
Oh, yes, he has. You bought me this?
Oh, my word. It's lovely.
Yeah, thank you.
It's paid for. I saved up for it, so no lectures about living beyond my means.
I wasn't going to.
Chris, lunch will be ready about 1. Will you be ready to eat then?
I'm ready now.
Then it'll be worth the wait.
Who does this one for?
Ah, Dad's not letting on. There's not even a tag on it.
I've told you, it's just something for a friend. I'm not even sure I'm giving it to her.
Her?
I think it's for Ruth.
Is it?
I'm saying nothing.
Oh, leave him alone.
No. It's unlike you to be mysterious, though.
We all have our secrets, don't we, Frank?
That's right, we do.
Oh, and what are yours?
Oh, that'd be telling now, wouldn't it?
Good day, Seth. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Oh, same to you, love. He's looking good, I must say.
I gave his coat a good brushing. Goodness knows when he was last groomed.
I don't suppose old Wally got round to that very often.
If at all. Not too much sugar, eh?
Will it spoil his dinner?
Oh, I doubt it. He'll be eating better than I will. In fact, they all will.
Aren't you cooking yourself a Christmas dinner?
Doesn't seem much point when you're on your own.
No, you're right. I know the feeling. This is my first Christmas since Meg died. I were going to do myself a big spread, but... oh, well.
Well, I'd share mine with you, but cheese sandwiches. Frankly, the sooner Christmas is over and we're all back to normal again, the better.
Aye. Except there is one highlight. Mr. Turner's Dickensian Evening. It's in aid of my...
Yes, I know what it's in aid of, Seth. And I wouldn't miss it for the world.
You off somewhere?
Going for a walk.
That's a good idea.
Shall I come?
No, you stay and keep Zoe company.
Kathy, would you think it rude of me if I said I'd rather be by myself?
No, of course not. You all right?
Yeah. It's just, Christmas always makes me feel a bit sad. Jean died on Christmas Eve. I tend to get a bit, emotional this time of year.
Look, it's quite understandable, Frank. Actually, I'm not very good company myself at the moment.
I'm glad we understand each other. I'll see you in about an hour.
Boy, yes you were. Yes. Oh, we've got visitors, Dark Star. And I've a good idea what they want. And it isn't me or you, no.
Hi. Is it possible for the kids to see Samson? If there's any trouble, we understand.
I'm sure he'd be delighted.
Oh, thanks.
Where have you been then?
Been to see a pantomime in Kelthwaite.
Oh, no, we haven't.
Oh, yes, we have.
Come on.
Sorry to invade you like this.
Oh, don't apologise. Glad of the company, to be honest. I mean, I love the horses, but it's a bit of a one-way conversation.
It's nothing to do with me, but, well, is there nobody? Husband, boyfriend?
Divorced. I'm not sure I want to be, especially this time of year.
See why it's called Samson?
Oh, no. According to Seth, it's because his owner was a Steptoe & Son fan. And being a rag and bone man.
But it wasn't Samson, though. What was it called? Oh, it drives me mad now till I can think of it.
Archie! Archie! Hang on a minute!
Now go and phone the fire brigade from the car.
Let go of me!
Go and phone the fire brigade! Go! There's a hose pipe over there. See if we can get it going. Get yourselves and Samson well away from the fire!
Scott, take the horse right away. Go, quick!
Scott!
It's no good, the tap's gone. This bit'll be all right, though. Damn it. See if you can make it work from that tap by the trough.
Fire brigade's on the way.
It's raining flowers. Some water over it. Tim, get your stuff out of the car.
What about the horses?
There's nothing we can do.
We can't just leave them. Dark stars in there.
We got to be practical. You get your stuff out of the caravan. The second it gets too hot, you get out and stay up. You don't have the village to see what's happened.
Just what could have happened?
I don't know. Have you fixed that hose pipe? No!
We need you here.
I'll get back as soon as I can. Something big's happened down there, and Chris and Zoe are in the village. Don't you take any chances. Do you hear me?
Yes.
You can't go back in there. It's not worth it, Kim.
There's still some left stuff in there. Kim.
The gas cylinder, run! Not everybody, run!
Did your best, Vic.
If only the fire brigade had got here.
It wasn't your fault. Oh, those poor horses.
Hercules.
What?
Steptoe's horse. Just thinking about one of the labours of Hercules. The impossible task of cleaning out some stables. He diverted a river. We'd have had to have done something like that to save this lot.
You amaze me at times. What made you think of that?
I know. Just remembered it from school. God knows why.
I don't reckon there's any chance of saving anything now.
No. Look, we're going to get back to the village. See if anyone there knows what's happened.
Thanks for your help anyway.
Get Kelly and Donna in the car, Scott. I don't suppose any of this is worth keeping.
Come on, son.
What's that?
It's a rosette. I won it on Dark Star. It was my horse.
Was he in the stable?
Yeah. And the rest. I suppose I'll have to phone all the other owners. Tell them what's happened to the horses.
No one's going to blame you, Kim.
How are you feeling now, son?
Bit groggy still. Glad to be out. So scared in there. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. The rescue helicopter will be here soon. They'll get you to hospital. You'll soon be on the mend.
Stupid, isn't it? Looking back, something like this puts it all in perspective. You can make up all the plans in the world and then...
Don't try and talk too much. Just rest.
I was lying there, underneath the rubble. I thought it was all over. Thought I wasn't going to see daylight again. Never see you again.
I'm here, Chris. I'm here.
Roger, clear. Clear to the left, Roger, tree slightly higher on the left. Left, down, leave fire, let's only 5 yards, Roger, easy, steady, that's good, that's fine, good height, yeah, happy with that, there's the wreckage.
Eric? Come on, mate. You're just upsetting yourself out here. Come back with me.
I've got to find Elizabeth.
I bet she'll be up the schoolhouse by now. She'll probably be looking for you all night, too. Come on, Eric. I'll give you a lift home.
It's true, you know. Your whole life just goes through your head at a time like that. Except it doesn't go in a flash. You keep going over the mistakes you made. That's what I was doing. Lying in the dark. Remembering how things were between us and knowing it was all my fault. I've always been too possessive with you, haven't I? I couldn't bear the thought of you being involved with someone else. Even Lynn. Tried to make things awkward for you. Resented your friendship. Just wanted you for myself. I always went the wrong way about it. I just said things I should have said. Should have done. Worst part of it was, I thought I'd lost my chance.
You don't have to say any of this, Chris.
I do. Because now I've got that chance again. I'm not going to waste it. Everything will be just like you've always wanted. I can promise you that. All you've got to promise is you won't leave me. I couldn't take it after this.
Well, obviously, Chris is in capable hands. Maybe we should see if we can help out anywhere else.
Yeah. Good idea.
I'll see if I can hurry that rescue crew along. Can I give you a lift somewhere?
No. Something I gotta sort out.
Morning, Jack. I'm afraid I can't offer you tea. You've got to pack up now.
What's going on?
We've got to be moving out of here. They're going to need it for other things.
What things?
They've got to put the bodies from the plane somewhere. This will be a temporary mortuary.
I was at school here. We did assembly in this hall every morning, singing hymns. All things bright and beautiful.
We're all very grateful for that bridge. You did a fine job.
It wasn't just me.
Yeah, well, you all deserve a pat on the back. But we're here now, so it's best we take over. I suggest you go and get some sleep. You look like you could do with it.
Yeah, later, maybe. All this is over, I've got a few more things to sort out.
Right, I'll catch up with you then.
Can you please tell him who I am? Are you Kathy Tate?
No, that's Kathy. Her husband's badly injured. He's got to be taken to hospital. What's the problem?
I caught this man breaking into Mill Cottage.
I think there's been some mistake. I can vouch for him. He was a friend of the family.
Who might you be?
The local vet.
You go with him, Kathy. I'll find later. Do you want to go with him?
I'll catch him later. I think I ought to go and search for Archie. He's still missing, you know. Have you told Kathy about Nick yet?
You haven't seen Frank, have you?
No, I haven't.
You just missed him. He was here a few minutes ago. Oh, thanks. What do you want Frank for? I just wanted to thank him for all his help. Of course. I could use a bit of help myself. It's not easy when you've lost everything, is it? Well, we're luckier than some. At least we're alive. So Chris has been found. You all right, Zoe?
Not really. I'm trying to find Archie. I guess I'll have to check up at the school hall, but I'm not really looking forward to it.
If you want some support, I'll come with you.
Thanks.
Zoe, I know you probably blame me for what happened between me and your father. But I think at a time like this, we ought to forget all that and just try and help each other. It's going to be hard enough to get through without fighting amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Have either of you seen Nick or Alice?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Look, come with us. They might have some news at the school. How did you get through?
Oh, with great difficulty.
Excuse me, sir. We shouldn't have moved that, sir. Those are our orders. It's evidence. Nothing's to be disturbed.
This isn't evidence. It's a baby. And after what we've been through, I don't give a damn about your orders, your procedures, your rules, or your regulations. It's a baby, and it's entitled to be laid to rest with a bit of dignity. Not left dangling like some discarded toy. So get out of my way. Yeah, it's catching up on me a bit, I guess.
It's understandable. Probably best to let it out.
I think I better be going. To search for Archie.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
I'll see you later, Dad.
Yeah, I'll see.
You look done in.
Oh, I'll be okay. It's been one hell of a year, hasn't it, Kim? Since we split up.
Yeah. I don't think I'd ever want to go through all that again.
Still, look on the bright side. Next one can only be an improvement.
I think things have started to get better for me already.
Now, there's a coincidence. I was just thinking the same thing myself.
I'll take you home, Frank.